pre-dawn raid. This one's really funny. The reason why it's no pre-dawn raid is because we just had that story out of Provo, Utah, where there was a man saying similar things about Joe Biden, and when they showed up in a pre-dawn raid, it resulted in the death of this individual. The question is, why did they raid that man and not this one?
Bias.
Now, to be fair, this guy was known to have a whole bunch of guns, and I think this lady is probably not known for having a whole bunch of guns.
Most likely liberal.
This is what I want to talk to you about with balance. I see a story like this, and the question is this woman indicative of something greater happening right now? The answer is actually yes and no. There's always crazy people saying and doing crazy things, so you need to consider that.
I don't believe she's crazy. I believe she's goofy.
You are going to have wackos.
She's trash, but not crazy, in my opinion.
Into a growing political escalation, which is apparent to anyone who's paying attention. The answer being, some people seem to think that when I say we are on track for a civil war, they can't get in their mind what that means because they've not read history of this country or other countries. So the only thing they can imagine is a whole bunch of Democrats grabbing weapons and marching through the streets, and a whole bunch of Republicans grabbing weapons, and they clash at the first Battle of Bull Run, which is nowhere close to what I'm talking about. I'm talking about social destabilization. I'm talking about economic collapse and balkanization. And there's some really interesting conversations about what might happen if they try to remove Trump from the ballot. Could they then remove Biden from the ballot in other states for his alleged crimes? And then what do you get? You get statewide balkanization. Who then recognizes the executive branch of this country? Yeah, you see where it's going. It doesn't result in armed factions marching through the street. It could result in something like this. Let's say Spanish Civil War. Far leftists start taking control of institutions, starts arresting and locking people up and torturing them.
Yeah.
And then eventually you get a prominent military figure with many loyal individuals who follow his orders, and thus civil war starts when a military, when a branch of the military or a high-ranking individual says, we're not following this anymore.
Yeah.
So let's say someone in law enforcement, military, or whatever, and I'm talking about anyone, like, you can't have this perception of what is legal and what is not legal, because all that is what people are willing to do.
Yeah.
What if someone who's in the military says, we are going to go and shut down these prisons that are torturing American citizens because we've sworn an oath to defend this country from enemies both foreign and domestic? Something like that. You might be arguing, they have no authority to do that. They would never do that. Yeah, a lot of people are doing things that have the authority to do so, right? The point is, you need to stop thinking in terms of rigid human structures. There are a lot of people, I love this example. There are people who think that if you sign a contract, I'm sorry, no. It's like, I tricked you into signing away power of attorney. Aha, now I can sell your house. Yeah, that'll never work. It just won't, because humans interpret. So you might be tricked into signing a contract, and then they go,
great hands-on learning. So when looking for colleges, I email faculty all over the Midwest.
Crazy-ish, man. Crazy-ish.
You might be tricked into signing a contract, and then they go, you have these TV shows, like they did that one on Netflix about Black Mirror, where they're like, well, no, you signed the contract, and now they have the rights to your life. It's like, oh, darn. Does not fly. You can't trick someone into entering a contract. The judge will just throw it out and say the contract's void. The thing is, humans decide whether or not things are upheld, and courts have very little enforcement power. When the Supreme Court says a thing, it's mostly just because people decide they have to do it because they said so. If at some point a large faction says, I'll just decide to do something else, then something else be done. Here's the story. A Chicago former social studies teacher, woman, was arrested by federal agents on Monday after she allegedly threatened.
That's crazy that she risked losing her job, bro. That's injudicious investigation. Horrible. Unwise. Idiotic.
On Monday morning on the charge of threats to kill or injure.
Yeah, that's horrible. She'll never be able to teach again, bro.
I'm not gonna read
because she did some
horrible,
terrible. Yeah, she did deplorable. She did something deplorable, bro. Abhorrent, truly, indubitably, bro. Yeah, bro. We live in a clown world, bro.